CRL is a research and advocacy organization based in Durham, North Carolina. We also have offices in Washington, D.C. and in Oakland, California. We're affiliated with Self-Help, a network of credit unions with over 130,000 members nationwide, with a mission of preserving and creating family wealth for underserved people and businesses through responsible lending and economic development. We welcome the department's efforts to provide relief to for-profit college students defrauded by their colleges. A well-constructed defense to repayment rule would be a crucial backstop for the integrity of a federal student loan program. It would ensure that students do not bear the risk of fraud and would provide an efficient path for the department to provide relief to eligible borrowers. At CRL, we believe in the power of well-made loans to help build financial success, including taking loans out for college. But for too many for-profit college students, the Title IV program has turned into a source of harmful predatory loans that can never be discharged in bankruptcy. A robust DTR rule could help mitigate the harm caused. The collapse of Corinthian colleges demonstrates the need for new, clear rules protecting borrowers from the disproportionate risk of consumer protection violations they faced when they enroll in for-profit colleges. No student who has taken out student loans due to the well-documented consumer abuses in the for-profit sector should remain liable for the loan. Many of the students most likely to be fraud victims are low-income students and/or students of color. A strong DTR rule would prevent the Title IV program from becoming the source of additional financial harm to the borrowers who can least afford it. The new DTR rule should have the following basic characteristics. It should be based on a broad general standard of federal and state consumer protection law, consider a broad range of evidence to show consumer protection violations, give heavy weight to actions by state attorneys general and federal consumer protection authorities, provide cohort-based relief whenever possible, give cohort members opt-out automatic relief rather than requiring individual applications and showings of reliance or harm, and be applicable to all federal loans with no time limit, direct, FEL, and Perkins. In formulating the DTR rule, the department should take into account the realities of life for low-income borrowers. Creating high barriers to relief by requiring that they fill out lengthy legalistic forms may mean that they are shut out of relief. The department has the information and the power to simply automatically forgive loans when it determines that a group of borrowers has been defrauded. It would be unfair for the department to continue collecting these loans just because a borrower moved and did not receive the form or because they were unable to complete it adequately. In addition to DTR, the rulemaking agenda should be expanded to include revised regulations for closed school and false certification discharges, a ban on forced arbitration, and amendments to the cash management rule that would better prevent institutions from mishandling federal funds that could otherwise be used for borrower relief. Thank you very much for the opportunity to provide this testimony. We've also provided some written testimony. We're grateful for the department's continued efforts to protect students from harmful student debt.
Thank you.